All right, now would not be a good time to fall behind on your credit card payments. Average interest rate on a retail credit card is now a whopping 29%, while service retail specific credit cards, they're charging over 30%. I've never heard rates like that in my life. And now is definitely not the time to refinance your house either, with mortgage rates now averaging 8% for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Under Donald Trump, we were in the 2% range, the 3% range. So what can you do? Now, we need a change in leadership, and that change could start, well, in about 17 days in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Here with more is Governor Glenn Youngkin. You know, we have two-thirds of the country, Governor, living paycheck to paycheck. Some people just are using their credit cards just to buy bare necessities. What are they to do here?
Well, Sean, Joe Biden's foreign policy has caused international chaos, and his border policy has caused a national security, a drug, and a humanitarian chaos. And Bidenomics is causing an economic chaos. And you're 100% right. Families are living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, for the average family in Virginia and America, they're spending $700 more a month to buy the exact same things that they bought 2 years ago, at a much lower price. I mean, groceries and gas and clothes for their kids. And this is what Bidenomics is delivering. And that's why we're working so hard in Virginia to try to keep the cost of living down. In fact, this week, Sean, we're sending out our tax refund checks, $200 for those filing individually and $400 for those filing jointly, because it's their money, not the government's. We're doing everything we can to keep tax rates down and provide Virginians a chance to make ends meet in this Biden economy.
So 2 weeks from tomorrow, it's actually 15 days, not 17 days, you have a really important election. And right now, the state Senate is a four-vote lead by Democrats over Republicans. House of Delegates, Republicans have a 5-vote majority. You're pushing really hard for Republicans to get control of both houses. Before your election, I thought Virginia was gone. I thought Republicans would never be competitive again. Okay, how realistic is that the House of Delegates and the Senate goes Republican?
Sean, our elections are on a knife's edge. We can hold our House and flip our Senate, but every single one of the key races is tight. And we are doing everything down the stretch to get the vote out. You know, the winner of election is the one who gets the most votes. It's the people that show up. And so we're pushing hard to get Republicans off the sidelines. That's why we pushed our early voting program so hard early on. That's why we're asking everybody to go to secureyourvotevirginia.com. Make a plan to vote early. We got 2 weeks to get the vote out. In fact, this Saturday, every one of our precincts will be open early. We've got to get the vote out. And if we do this, Sean, we can in fact demonstrate that in 24 short months, a state that was lost can be found, and common sense conservative leadership delivers. I mean, we just set a job growth record with 230,000 more Virginians working in just 22 months of work. When we came in, we were near the bottom, and now we're near the top in job growth. We have the largest workforce in the history of Virginia. Elections have consequences. And that's why we're pushing so hard to get everybody out to vote. We've got great answers to the challenges of today: job growth, empowering parents, back in the blue, making government work for people as opposed to telling them what to do all the time. And all the other side has is to sell fear. We are going to drive through this to the end. We did it in 2021, and here's our chance to show yet again that common sense conservative leadership not only works, but even those voters who are in the middle, and many Democrats, come along with us in order to show that Virginia will lead again and demonstrate to the nation that we can turn a state completely around.
Governor, every single Republican, every conservative in every state needs to adopt your mentality. Vote early, vote by mail, bank your vote, whatever you want to call it. If your state has legal ballot harvesting, get involved in that as well. It's going to be very interesting. 2 weeks from tomorrow is the big day. Governor, great to have you. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.